Hey guys, Lego Trilogy here, and this is a thank you for 140 subs. So I'm going to be doing instructions on this gun, including all the different parts and stuff like that. And that will be how the video goes. So let's start off simple and go with the magazine, then the slide lock, lower receiver, and then the slide. Okay, onto the magazine. Grab the 1x2 jumper plate and a 1x1 cylinder, and then a 1x1 flat. Now, I'd recommend using the circular ones, but I kind of lost a couple, so I can't find them. They're somewhere in my Lego box, but I couldn't be bothered to find them. Then you grab a 2x2, put it on, grab a 2x8, a 1x8, and another 1x8, or however you can improvise. Grab a 2x12, so it should look like that. You should have 5 left. Grab a 2x4 and a 1x2. Then you grab another 2x12, put that on top, so it should look like that now. Grab a 1x2, put that there. Then flats, till there is 2 at the bottom. That you grab a 1x2 normal flat thing, 1x2 brick, another one, the 1x2 flats, the 1x2 flat tile, and there you go. That's the magazine. Okay, so the slide lock, really simple. Grab one of these 1x6 axles, put it on a 1x3 half. Grab one of the 1x4 axles. You grab a 1x1 half, put there. Grab the double washer thing. Grab one of these 1x2s, but it's got a circle and an axle. Use the axle side, make it face up like that. Grab another of the 1x2 things, put it there. Okay, so all the internals, so like the trigger, all that stuff is pretty much the same. So if you want to know how to build them, I'll leave link in the description to the video with the times for each part. So I'll have the part names and how to build it there. So grab a 1x2 and another 1x2, and grab the 1x1 studs like that. So you should have one hole left. So that's pretty simple. The handle, very similar, but instead of doing it how he did it, I used the same style. Then I used one of the 1x3 by 1x5s. I got the 4s, put it together like that, and clip that on so there's a 1x1 gap left. To put that there, and on each side, instead of that being 3, so instead of it being like that, I reduced it down to 2. I'll show you why in a bit. Also, grab a 1x1 brick, put it there, in that hole, to simulate like a mag release. So drop it out. Then you grab 2x2 flat cylinder thing, put it there. So it's 2 studs away from each side, like so. So that's very simple, like that. So next we are going to be doing a frame. Okay guys, this next bit is, once you built it, you can just build this exactly the same, I'll show you about that bit in a bit. So, grab 2 of these, I don't know what they're called, but you put them like that, you grab it 1 by 1, flat, put it there. Sorry, my legs are already aching right now, I'm tired. As I say, grab a 1 by 6 and a 1 by 4, put them like that. And then you grab a 1 by 6 and a 1 by 2, both Technic. Then here you grab 1 by 4 and a 1 by 2, put them like that. Then put the 1 by 4 Technic 2 studs out, and a 1 by 2 there. And you grab these, put them like that. And you grab the opposite of those, so they go on top. Then you grab a cheese slope, put it like that. Now here you grab a 1 by 10, put it across, grab this, put it like that, I believe. No, I got it wrong, sorry. Put this 1 stud forward, so there's a 1 by 1 hole there. Sorry about that. Then you grab a 1 by 2, put it there. Oh my gosh. Okay, once again I made a mistake. Those need to be forward by 1. You grab a 1 by 1 brick and a 1 by 1 flat. That. Grab a 1 by 2 Technic, a 1 by 4, 1 by 1 flat, 2 1 by 1 flats. That's supposed to be a tile. You grab a cheese slope, put it there. Grab a 1 by 1 flat tile, 1 by 6 flat tile, put it like that. Here, 1 by 1 Technic, 1 by 2 normal, 1 by 2 flat, 1 by 1 flat. Now you build that, but you replace slide lock with a 1 by 2 or a 1 by 6. Now this, you get a 1 by 4, 1 by 2 flat, 1 by 1 flat, both tiles. That's the tile as well. No, flat, and then a 1 by 1 flat. Do that for both sides, and for each, you do it once for each side. And you put it so you hold it like that, and whichever one the slide lock is on, it goes out like that. And make sure that 1 by 2 is facing backwards, so facing this, like that. So then you just connect them, really simple. So make sure those 2 go into there and there, like that, and this goes into there, like that. Now connecting the trigger, you grab one of those, put it there, and you grab small rubber bands. I'm not sure how many you guys would use, but I used 4. Wrap them around the trigger like that. Make sure this long end goes out. Make sure it's one hole away from here. I'll put them back on it to make sure that it doesn't go too far forward. Wrap them around there, and then you get this. Put it like that. And I'm just gonna take the trigger guard off for a little bit. So you grab the hammer, put put it where it's supposed to go. Then you grab the rubber and attach to that. Oh, my legs are aching so bad. Then you wrap it around the top and behind the trigger like that. So then you put those back together. Now, trigger guard may feel a bit tight when you first use it, but when you get used to it, it feels fine, I guess. Next up is this bit, and then the slide, and then the assembly. Okay, so this may not be as nicely set out as everything else, but this bit's, I don't know, it's just kind of weird, but grab one of those, and it's the 4x4, goes into a 2x4. You grab a 2x4 flat, put it there, and 2x3 flat, put it there, and then this, grab the half ones, put a 1x1 flat on top of them, and in between you put a 1x2 flat tile, and a 2x3 flat, put it there, and you grab 1x6 flat tiles, same, and then a 2x version of that, put it there. This is simple, so it's like, I believe this, yeah, so this should add up to 8, and then you grab a 1x2 flat, put it there, sorry that's my sister, on each side like that, and you grab like flat tiles that should add up to 8, you put cheese slopes on every single one, and the reason for that I'll let you know when we reassemble the gun. So just put those each side and make sure that the slopes are facing inwards, so it looks like that. And you get the frame, put it on there like that, and put the mag in, and the slide lock just fits in like that. Once again, it may not be as simply laid out, but I'm just going to be showing you how I did parts of the slide, and I'll be showing you how to do the top. So the slide is pretty simple. Like, I stopped at one stud at the end. I got one of those, put it like that. So yeah, and for the grips at the side, I just took another 1x4 with studs on the side and replaced that. And then I just put them on the middle hole, so they got like a middle line there. I just put them in the little holes on the studs, and they turned out like that. Yeah, they may move about like that, but they still look pretty good in my opinion. Now how I did the curving, I got one of the 1x1 techniques, and then I put that facing out on there, and then I got a 1x3 tile, 1x3 flat with 1x1 flat. I put 1x2 flat like that, and then I grabbed 1x1 flat tiles, put them like that, just put it there. As you see, that pretty much lines up perfectly with the bottom, so that's why I did that. Here, as you can see, I took off a bit there, and well, I'll pretty much show you how I did this bit. So try not to break it at the same time. Pretty much I pushed this forward by 1. No, I moved those back forward by 1 because this would get caught like that. Not angled, but it would get caught on that when it was there, so it wouldn't go any further than there. So I had to replace that. Then I grabbed one of those axles. I believe it is 12 studs long, and as you see I just put like the 1x2 tech washer thing in the actual Technic thing there. Don't know what it's called, but they stick on there. And then I grabbed 2 of those and then put them on the bottom of the curve like that, and that just runs through pretty nicely like that. So how to do the top. Okay guys, so if you know how I build non-Glock related pistol tops, I think you should understand how this works, because I normally curve them around like that. But pretty much how I did this is a This is a 4x8, and as you see I've taken the curves off by 1, and this is a 4x4, I've done the same thing. So yeah, don't worry about that one now, I kind of lost one, so the camera's not focusing. Okay, my camera's been weird, it's not focusing, but so this is pretty simple. This is a 1x8 flat with 2 1x6 flat tiles and then a 1x4 in the middle. So this goes in by 3, and obviously that covers the 4, and there's 1 at the end. This is a 2x8, so you've got the jumper plates there, the 2 G-slopes facing like that, 1x4 flat and a 1x2 flat, put a 1x6 flat there, grab a 1x4 flat, then with this hold on, okay, I just realised, I don't think that should be as it is. I think I got that the wrong way, I'm not too sure. Still that's a 1x4 flat with 2 slopes either end. That's really simple, just like those hook things on a 1x2, and then you put the 1x2 on a 1x6, put 2 1x2 flats either side, grab a 1x4 flat and a 1x1, and grab this side, make sure it's C side with 3, put it there, as you see that covers that, put that there, that's a 2 with the G slopes on there, and a 4, and a 4 with the G slopes, put it there, so you see that stops where that stops. You grab a 2x4 with 3 on there, put it like that, and then those link up like so. As you see there's a 1x1 gap there, put a 1x1 there. Yeah, that's a mistake. So make sure that only one goes out, that stops like it is, and that just clips on like so. If you did find it confusing, I'll pretty much just try and make it as simple as possible. So you get the length of the slide, you put that into 4x4s, and make sure on the 7th one in there is a 2x4 gap there. Then it can carry on as normal. Then you go up by one stud, make sure it stops at the same place, but keep going on the other side. Add 2 jumper plates there, put G-slopes in at angles. Here, grab a 1x2 and put 2 hooks on there. Then just curve it all and make sure it's got 1 layer there. When you look at here, 2 layers in the middle. Sorry if that sounded more complicated, but I didn't know another way of putting it. So I have to reassemble it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that on. Okay, I just that worked. Right, yeah, I kind of forgot to put the okay, I'll just quickly sort all this out. Well, this is going as planned. Okay, so I'm gonna have to twist that back around. And if you're wondering why I'm twisting it around, it gives it more, I forgot what they call it, friction or resistance, whatever it is, I've forgotten. It pretty much tightens the rubber band, so gosh. Right, so that's completely fine now. It's going to be a bit flimsy actually putting it together. Right, so with that, yeah, right, so make sure that the 1x6 at the end there, 2x6, is perfectly in line with those two. So it's one away from the end, like that. And then you put the top onto the slide. Unless I made a mistake, and that seems to be as it looks. So the reassembly really simple. Pull the hammer back, put the slide on, make sure the studs there are in line, because if they're like that it won't work. Grab the slide lock, push it in, pull the slide back, push that in, and for some reason that's why. Great, I can't take it apart. Okay, I'm gonna have to put that one forward. I think it's supposed to be like that anyway. Okay, there we go, I fixed it. Pull the trigger, the hammer should be fine. When you put it back, the hammer should reset as well, so slide lock, you just push it up into the smaller hole, and you can pull the slide back for realism, or if you want you could just push it down like that. So thanks for watching. Thank you guys so much for 140 subscribers, it really means a lot to me. So hope you enjoyed. Goodbye.